First time out in a hot Curragh maiden, Ruler of the World kept on well to beat the useful Manalapan, the pair pulling 7.5 lengths clear.
As they race up towards the finish, Manalapan, Ruler of the World, closing with every stride as they go up to the line. Ruler of the World gets there from Manalapan.
Just a month later, he was sent off odds-on for the Group 3 Chester Vase, which he landed by a widening 6 lengths.
And now shaken up, Ruler of the World quickly asserts and he's going to come clear. In second is Mr. Impatience, and Ruler of the World's going to make it 2 out of 2, kept up to his work for education purposes. But again, this race goes to Aidan O'Brien, doubled on the day for Ryan Moore. Ruler of the World wins eventually by as much as 6 lengths.
Oh, he's quite good, this horse. He's quite good, Ruler of the World. He's drawn right away from above average rivals to give Aidan O'Brien a 5th Chester Vase, and there is every chance that this horse will now take his place in the Investec Derby on Epsom Downs on June the 1st. That will be his next date. Will it be a date with destiny? He's not quite the Ruler of the World yet, but he's on his way up there.
This bit of the race is very impressive. Once he straightens up, compared to the other 3, he accelerates really well. Then he runs home dead straight.
This horse could scarcely be better bred. An attractive chestnut, good moving horse.
If you watch this horse, one thing that always impressed me about Galileo is a tremendous flexion of his shoulder. He's got a big action at full stretch, this horse. He really grabbed the ground when he went for him and stretched right away to win very impressively. Yeah. If you're not going to be impressed with that, you won't be impressed with anything.
Then it was on to Epsom, where he retained his unbeaten record.
Inside the final furlong, Ruler of the World by 2 lengths to Battle of Marengo and Galileo Rocanoccavango. Libertarian finishing well, but Ruler of the World on top of the world at Epsom wins the Derby.
If you give a horse a name like Ruler of the World, he's going to be able to run, and this fella can. He's come such a long way in such a short space of time. When he won on his debut at the Curragh, he had to be driven out pretty firmly. A much sharper model when he went to Chester for the Chester Vase, and today, aided by a furious drive from Ryan Moore, he's won a pulsating derby.
And you sense that, rather like his sire Galileo, a son of the great Sadler's Wells, he will continue to accumulate Group 1 prizes. But he is a horse that can run hard and fast over distance, and that's what this race is all about.
Absolutely, he's tough as well as having the requisite stamina. It is interesting, you just said to Graham a second ago, the first 3 home, we talked all about speed, they have got proper 1.5 mile pedigrees.
First of all, he was the first horse since 1993, Commander-in-Chief, to win the Derby, having gone unraced as a 2-year-old. He had to pack an enormous amount of education into a very small space of time, winning at Chester's May Festival, and then producing a really good turn of foot under Ryan Moore to win the Blue Ribbon at Epsom.
Back at 10 furlongs in the Champion Stakes, Ruler of the World was only narrowly beaten by a pair of European champions in Far and Cirrus des Aigles.
Ruler of the World is thrusting. Fahar is nothing if not game, and he's just going to win it. 3 serious horses that were 8 to 10 lengths clear.
I think Ruler of the World's best performance from a form perspective was his 3rd placing on Champions Day at Ascot in a top-class 1.25 mile event. Cirrus des Aigles, Farb, have lots of form that marks them down as well out of the ordinary, and he ran them very close.
His run at Ascot, when he was 3rd behind Far and Cirrus des Aigles, 2 of the best middle distance horses in the last decade or so, was a really creditable performance.
In the latest season, Ruler of the World took the Group 2 Prix Foy from Andre Farb's Group 1 winner, Flintshire.
Ruler of the World out in front trying to make call, and Dettori is going to do it as well. Ruler of the World in front made it all to win here. Flintshire closing at the end, but a good ride from Dettori won that.
Under that well-judged ride, he won cosily from a horse who went on to run an extremely good race in the Arc in Flintshire.
A son of the world's best stallion, Galileo, Ruler of the World hails from the sire-producing family of AP Indy and Lemon Drop Kid.
So it's all there, the page, the performance, and he remains an exciting prospect as he retires to start.